Hey, if you've just been feeling completely exhausted and anxious in your life, it's probably time to let go and let the Holy Spirit take control over the life that you feel like you've been able to control this whole time. But what the truth likely is that you're holding on to a future that doesn't even exist yet. Just like me, I try to control everything. I try to make sense of everything. Hey, if I do this here, if I'm here at the right place, that everything will fall into place and be exactly how I hope it will be. And that's not necessarily God's plan. And that's just adding a lot of anxiety, frustration, stress to your life that doesn't need to be there. And maybe like me, you've had this illusion that, hey, if I worry enough, if I focus in on this one problem, hey, if it worked for somebody else, if they're out there doing it and it's working for them, then I can somehow make it work to my situation. But that's just not been the case for me. A lot of times, God has taught me patience. He's forced me to be patient. He's probably making you, wait on whatever it is you hope that your future is. And you just have to let go and let the Holy Spirit take control. And what I had to realize is letting go doesn't necessarily mean giving up. So if you're applying for a job, that doesn't mean, hey, I'm just going to let go and then a job's just going to magically appear on my lap. But what it does mean is that you can still go ahead and follow up with the job recruiter. You can go ahead and say, hey, I'm really interested in this. Do you mind, letting me know the status? But what that doesn't mean is stalking them outside their job, trying to say the right thing, be the right person all the time to try to, if they don't appreciate you for who they are, they're never going to appreciate you, no matter if you're the real you or the fake you. So stop trying to control every situation. That could apply to relationships. Maybe you're trying to win somebody over, you're trying to be a certain thing for a certain, person, family, and control a situation. If I act like this, maybe the family won't fight. If I act like this, maybe there won't be an argument today. But you have to continue, just let God deal with the situation and work in the Holy Spirit. And I'm sure you've heard this one before. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Hey, you're going to put forth your best effort, and your best effort does not mean controlling everything, being anxious about everything, worrying about everything, but putting in your best effort saying, hey, I submitted this job resume and I followed up. Hey, I told my family member this boundary, and that's that. And then from there, you might not understand, hey, what's going to happen from this. But again, lean not on your own understanding, but lean on God's. So God might let the relationship fall apart because that's not what's meant for you. And, you've been forcing this relationship to work this whole time, or been forcing this opportunity that wasn't meant for you. He actually wanted you to go down the street for another job. So continue to let go and work in the Holy Spirit. Here's the thing. I keep saying Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. What's going on, David? Like, we got the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. How am I supposed to understand the Holy Spirit? How's that supposed to work? So there's a verse I like to look at here. But the advocate, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, will teach you all things. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. So even though it is anxiety inducing to say, hey, I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I don't even know what I'm going to look like in 10 years, 5 years. A lot of us are worrying about things that actually really won't even matter in 5 years. Okay. Oh, we don't have the right hairstyle. We don't have the right clothes. All this stuff is going to change 5, 10 years from now. But for some people who are worried about more serious things, do not be afraid. The Lord tells us to not be afraid, to not lean on our own understanding, but trust Him and let the Holy Spirit guide us that Jesus has provided for us. And here's the thing, this verse isn't a 10-year roadmap, but the thing is, it gives us peace. It gives us the person of Jesus. It gives us the Spirit of God. It gives us peace in the storm. In our world's version, this fallen world that we live in, their version of peace is the absence of conflict. That's why we're always, at each other's throats here in the United States, is because we believe, hey, if our side wins, this side wins, and we'll finally be at peace. Yet it seems like no one's ever happy. And happiness is true peace in the storms of life, because there always will be hard seasons. There's never easy seasons that last forever. There's never hard seasons that last forever. So remembering when those hard seasons come by, hey, have peace in it. Know the Holy Spirit's with us. Know God is with us. That's why I want to keep developing that relationship with God, so that, when these storms come, we know, hey, God, this is pretty easy. This is supposed to be a hard season, but it's easy because I have your comfort, the comfort of you here with me. So what does letting go look like? Does letting go look like starting a bubble bath on a Sunday afternoon and just soaking in that for 4 hours, or dealing with the stress toy? No, I like to look at a verse that helps, and that's 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. So it's the word cast. Doesn't just mean lightly toss, but it means heave it. So just take it and throw it, okay? And I get it. It just seems like year after year, the world just keeps getting worse and worse. And I totally understand you're not alone. But the next time that you find that just your world is spiraling out of control, just take a deep breath and say, "Hey, Lord, Holy Spirit, I can't control this, but I surrender it over to you." And that might just be a weight off your shoulder initially, anyway. Because here's the thing, God's not surprised. He knows the end from the beginning. He's already in your tomorrow. So whatever you tell him, he's not going to be surprised. Like, "Well, I didn't expect you to say that. All right, well, let's try to figure out a game plan." He already has a plan for you. So just surrender it to him. Stop trying to control it, because it might be that control that's swaying you off the path. As soon as you let go, things might just come easy to you. You never know. I'm not guaranteeing that, but all I'm saying is let God and the Holy Spirit work with you and try to build that relationship with him, see what he has for you, tap into that, and you may be in the best scenario of your life, once you finally let control. I know for me that was a case with a lot of things. I just would not let control go. So it's never too late to start. Let the Holy Spirit start guiding you today. And if you slip up tomorrow, you slip up next week, and you start realizing, "Hey, I'm getting anxious, I'm getting worried, I'm doing all these things to try to control my situation," try to reel yourself back, take a deep breath, and then let the Holy Spirit guide you in everything that you have coming up. Because life is tough, but regardless, know that you're not alone. And I'll pray for you. Let me know in the comment section below if there's anything you need prayer for. But if this video helped you at all, thank you so much for stopping by. Go ahead and subscribe if you'd like to join the journey. But again, I appreciate you spending the time with me today, and I hope you have a blessed day.